Good day, sir.
Good day. How may I help you?
I was invited for an interview, sir.
Yes, you are?
Evelyn, sir. Evelyn Jacobs.
Yes. Welcome, Evelyn. Please sit.
Thank you, sir.
So, Evelyn, tell me, do you have any experience or do you have an idea of what it means to be an assistant?
To assist, sir.
I know, but assist with that exactly.
Making schedules, taking minutes, arranging for meetings and appointments. And,
That's alright. I see you are not totally ignorant about what the job entails. So, tell me about yourself. Who are you?
sir?
Yes, who are you? Who is Evelyn? Let me know more about you.
Okay, sir. My name is Evelyn Jacobs, but most people call me Evelyn. I am 29 years old and I am an O-level certificate holder. Also,
O level?
yes, sir.
I didn't notice that in your file. Or maybe I wasn't paying attention. Okay, is that all there is to know about you? Okay. Why do you think I should employ you for this job? We have over 20 people who apply for this position. And if I am to be honest, they are all more qualified than you. So why do you think you deserve this job?
I was only able to finish secondary school, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I cannot say that I deserve this job because, like you said, there are many others who are more qualified than I am for this job. But I can assure you, you wouldn't have any regret employing me because I am going to put in my very best and you can fire me if I do not meet up to your expectations.
Funny. I like your confidence. Okay. You'll be duly notified if accepted. I wish you good luck. You can leave.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Wow, this girl is so fine. I'm sure going to enjoy this one.
Hi, Mr. Barry. How are you, sir?
Evelyn, can you please drop the sir?
But why, sir?
You make me feel like an old man when you address me that way.
You crack me up, sir. I am not addressing you that way because you are an old man, but because you are my superior and it's simple work ethics.
Forget work ethics. We are friends, no pressure.
Friends?
Yes, or are we enemies?
Of course not, sir.
Good. Then we are friends. I wanted to ask you a personal question. I hope you won't get offended.
No, sir. What's your question?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Why do you ask, sir?
I just want to know, that's all.
No, I don't.
Wow, that's almost impossible to believe. Such a beautiful woman has yourself single. You must be married then.
Sorry to disappoint you, sir, but I am very much single. Thank you.
Wow, great then. I've gotten myself a girlfriend finally.
Excuse you. Did I just hear you say girlfriend?
Yes, you heard right.
Sorry to disappoint you, sir. You would have to search some more because I can't be your girlfriend.
Stop saying that. You can.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't.
Why can't you? Aren't I handsome or rich enough?
That's not the case. You are rich and good looking. Any woman wouldn't think twice in having you as their man.
So why can't I be your man? I want to be your man.
I am not interested in any form of relationship with the opposite sex.
Are you lesbian?
God forbid. I am straight, please.
So what is your reason?
I am just not ready to get involved with any man. Not now or in the nearest future.
You must be kidding. You are not getting younger, you know. Don't you want to get married and have kids while you still have strength?
Getting married and having kids is the least of my problems. I don't even think about it.
Interesting. So you don't want to have kids?
Not anytime soon.
Let me guess. Hope you are not one of those woke ladies that don't want to have kids because they want to keep their shape and beauty.
Far from it. I already have kids, so I don't have any reason to be desperate about getting married and having kids.
Hello, sir. Okay, I'll be there shortly.
Hey, new girl.
My name is Evelyn, and good day to you too. How may I help you, Miss Ifoma?
Oh, wow, you remember my name.
Of course, Mr. Barry introduced me to everyone.
Look here, new girl.
My name is Evelyn, not new girl.
Whatever, I don't care what your name is. I am only here to warn you.
Warn me? In what way have I offended you?
Just shut up and listen, you.
Excuse me, you don't come to my office and tell me to shut up. Who do you think you are? So rude. What exactly is the color of your problem?
Oh, wow. Fiesty, huh? I see.
Miss Ifoma, what do you want?
Look, new girl. I see you. I've been watching you. How long have you been here for? Just a week, and you are already flirting around with the head of HR. You should have some shame.
Me? Flirting with Mr. Barry? What proof do you have? Because I am not sure you have been seeing clearly.
It would be better for you if...
What's going on here, Ifoma? What are you doing here?
I just came to say hi to our new girl.
Really?
Yes.
Alright. That was nice of you. I'm sure you have said hi. You should return to your office.
New girl, I'll see you around.
I hope she didn't come in here to disturb you. If she did, just say the word and I'll fire her.
Nah, don't bother, sir.
Okay. Anything for you there? I'm heading back to my office. I thought I heard noise coming from your office, so I came to check. See you later.
What on earth was that about? I think that girl is crazy. I don't have time for nonsense, I beg.
Lest I forget, I might be traveling next week.
Traveling? To where?
Home. I want to go and see my parents. It's been a while, and my baby sister will be getting married soon. So I just have to go, sooner or later.
Wow, that's nice. Congratulations to her.
Thanks, sis.
It's remaining you. Please bring a man home so we can prepare for yours too.
See who is talking. Are you not older than me? Which man have you brought home?
It's not only older than you. Also, it's not me that my younger sister is getting married. Don't you know people will want to know when you will do yours?
And I will give them a befitting answer.
Which is,
They should go and look for husband for me.
speaking of which, did you know that girl came to my office again?
Are you sure there's nothing between the Barry and the girl? Because I'm wondering why she keeps coming at you because of the man.
I don't care if she's dating him or not. I am not even interested in that guy anymore. I don't know why she will not rest and let me be. It's not like men are scarce in our life.
Were you interested in him before? Because I just heard you say you weren't interested in him anymore.
Yes, I was. He wouldn't stop disturbing me, claiming he likes me. I thought we could be friends, but it seems the man has a skeleton in his cupboard.
But on a second thought, he might be legit. That girl could just be jealous. Don't lose a good man because of a desperate silly girl.
Abeg o, I don't have power to fight.
No one is asking you to fight. Just make sure you get your facts right before making any decision. Don't let something good pass you by over other people's sentiments.
Yes ma, I hear you.
If you like, don't hear. I want to sleep. Good night.
My love, this is for you.
Mr. Barry, it's you again. What with the flowers and chocolates? What's the occasion? Are you celebrating something?
I got them for you here
For me? Why?
because you are special and I like you very much.
You like me very much. Can I ask you a question?
Alright, darling, I'm all ears.
What's your relationship with Miss Ifoma?
Ifoma, from the admin department,
Yes, the very same one.
there is no relationship aside work relationship.
Are you sure?
Of course, I am sure. Why are you asking though?
I think she likes you very much and can't stand you being nice to another woman, and I am not built for trouble.
I don't understand anything it is you have said. What do you mean she can't stand me being nice to another woman? Does she owe me?
I don't think you're telling me all there is to know, because If there is nothing between you two, or you haven't in any way laid her on, she wouldn't be accusing me of trying to have you all to myself, would she?
Hold on a second. So Ifema was here to make trouble with you after all.
That doesn't answer my question.
But I asked you if she was bothering you in any way and you said she wasn't.
Well, I didn't want to be the reason her job would be taken away.
So why are you telling me this now?
Because she came back to my office and I am no longer finding it funny. It has to stop before it gets out of hand.
What exactly did she say to you?
What she said doesn't matter. It's obvious from her actions that you guys have something together. I don't even want to know what it is. I just want to be left out of it.
There is no such thing like that. It's all in her head. I don't have any business with her.
I'm sorry. You'd have to do better to convince me. Like I said, I just want you guys to keep me out of it, period.
Stop talking like that, Evelyn. You are hurting me.
I have said what I have to say.
I'll fix this. Ifeoma wouldn't bother you anymore.
I don't care what you do. Just please, leave me out of it. Thank you.
Hey, handsome. You called for me. Are you giving me the money now?
What money? Who called you here to discuss money?
So why did you ask to see me immediately?
What was that stunt you went to pull at Evelyn's office?
Evelyn? The new girl?
Yes. Don't even try to feign ignorance.
What did she tell you?
What did you go there to do? What did you say to her?
Nothing. I only went to say hi and check if she's...
Will you shut up? You liar. You went to say hi or you went to make trouble?
Please don't shout at me, oh. Because I don't know what I have done wrong now that you are raising your voice at me.
I see you are getting tired of working here.
How would you say that? I don't like what you're doing. Why are you talking to me like that because of that girl, eh? What does she have that I don't have?
Look, woman, I don't ever want to see you in Evelyn's office for any reason whatsoever. Ever again.
So it's true.
What is true?
You are sleeping with that girl too, right?
What's your business? Do I now answer to you?
You think I will just sit quietly and watch you play happily ever after with that little rat?
Ifeoma, do you realize you are in my office?
Look, Barry, I am different from the others. You will not discard me just like that because of one silly ass girl. If you think I am a fool, then you have something else coming your way. Rubbish. You little rat. Who do you think you are?
Ifoma or whatever you call yourself, this is an office and you need to behave.
I need to behave?
Yes, stop barking like a dog.
That depends on if you stop acting like a bitch.
You are the bitch. I see you really lack manners.
How dare you open your disgusting mouth to insult me?
You just met your match. Deal with it.
You think I don't know how you managed to get employed here?
Mrs. Blabbermouth, tell me something I don't know.
Not just me, but we all in this company know that you weren't qualified for the position you were given.
If I wasn't qualified, how did I get the job then?
Oh, shut up. You can't drive and you got the job as the assistant to the manager. How else did you pull such a stunt if not by opening your legs?
What? Look here, Ifoma. I don't care if that's what you did to get a job here, but I am sorry to disappoint you. Some of us are very decent people. We are not cheap commodities like you, who will stoop to whatever level to get anything. And I don't have to continue to listen to your rubbish. Now, get out of my office.
Which office? Where is the office? Look here. I don't even want to spend one more second in this smelling cubicle you call an office. I am here to warn you again. You think reporting me to Barry will change anything?
If it didn't, what are you doing here?
Get this straight into your empty head. You can't have me sacked. You are too small.
Are you done?
You are overstepping your boundaries, and if you don't take caution, you will find yourself in deep shit, and I promise you wouldn't get off easily.
Blah, blah, blah. All you do is bark. Can't you see how I am shaking? I'm so scared I can't move. Rubbish. You think I am moved by your empty threats?
You should. You really should.
Well, I am not. So get yourself out of my office right now if you don't want me to call the manager or you.
You want to scare me with the manager? If you like, call the CEO. I have warned you. Stay out of my way. New girl. Stay out of my lane, else you will get burnt. Stupid girl.
Just get out. What nonsense.
What was the noise about?
Sir?
I heard noises coming from your office. What was it about?
Oh, it was nothing, sir.
How would you tell me it was nothing?
Sorry, sir.
Evelyn, what was the noise coming from your office about?
It must have been from the movie.
What movie?
The movie I was watching on the system, sir.
You were watching a movie during work hours.
I'm sorry, sir.
I can see you are very much idle. You don't have any work to do. That is why you chose to watch movies.
I'm sorry, sir.
But even at that time, is this a cinema that you had to put up the whole volume? I could hear it from my office.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize it was that loud.
Evelyn, are you sure you want to continue working as my assistant?
Yes, sir. I do. I am sincerely sorry. It shouldn't repeat itself.
It's better not. You may leave and keep the noise down.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. You saved me from a very big embarrassment.
It's alright there, it could happen to anyone. I remember one certain time I was going out and boarded the bus only to get to the bus stop. I couldn't find my wallet.
Oh no. So what did you do?
In this crazy Lagos with 90% touty conductors, guess what I did?
What else would you rather do than beg?
Beg care. I took my heels.
Oh my goodness, you're so funny. You ran away.
Of course, I couldn't find my leg touching the ground. That was how fast I ran. As a matter of fact, I could literally feel my heels touching the back of my head as I ran.
You're hilarious. How could you manage narrating this with a straight face?
That wasn't all. The moment I ran, others saw me and joined the race. Even the driver abandoned the bus and joined us.
Please stop. Stop, I beg you. Don't kill me with laughter.
As funny as it sounds, it was the worst day of my life. Funny enough, a few days later, I boarded the same bus.
So what happened?
Nothing. The guy didn't recognize me.
Thanks heaven. That was a close one.
I was glad I actually saw him again, paid him double for the previous day, and he was like, Oga, your money over. Oh." Then I told him I knew and introduced myself. He and the driver busted into laughter. They were laughing so much, others in the bus had to ask what happened. One lady choked on her drink with laughter after the bus conductor narrated the audio to them.
This is one funny story. So sorry you went through that. And thanks once again for coming to my rescue in there. Because unlike you, I wouldn't be able to run away.
Yes, not everyone is an athlete like me. You're welcome there. So what's the name?
My name is Pedro, and you?
My name is Samson, and it's nice to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine.
Can I get your contact, as I would like to make you laugh some more?
That would be nice, okay? Where's your phone? Let me call it out for you. Hello, Samson.
Hello, Pedro. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine too. Are you home?
Yes, I'm home. Thank you.
Great. I am cooking concoction rice. Are you interested? Let me be honest. All my attempts in trying to cook jollof rice ends up as concoction rice.
You're so hilarious. At least you made an attempt. Some can't even boil water.
Well, that's true because there's this girl my brother brought home one certain time. She spent hours in the kitchen, and I was glad we were going to have a decent home cooked meal at last. Lo and behold, all the ingredients in the soup were keeping malice with each other.
What soup did she make?
Well, she said it was a greasy soup. That was what she called it. But that wasn't what I was seeing.
The poor girl. She must have felt terrible.
There's nothing poor about her. It's me you are supposed to sympathize with. Did you see the semovita she made?
What happened to it?
One could use it to lay foundation to build a house.
Eh? Samson, please have mercy on my stomach. I'm in tears. My friend is beginning to look at me funny. She must be thinking I'm going crazy with the way you've been making me laugh.
I'm sorry, things we go through as a bachelor, if someone stones you with that food, you will suffer from a very serious headache. That's if you survive the heat.
Poor you. So did you manage it?
Manage what? That would be suicide.
So what did you end up eating?
Thank God for fast food and restaurants.
Anyways, thanks a lot for today. Can you please send me your account details so I'll refund you? I am very grateful for your help.
Now I am offended. You don't have to. I didn't do it so you could pay back.
Oh, you're such a free-spirited and nice man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Let me go and attend to my rice in the kitchen. Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Who was that? And what were you two talking about that was making you laugh so much?
He's a good Samaritan. I met today. I didn't know I left my wallet in the house until I got to the supermarket. He paid for everything I got.
Wow, that was nice of him. You are lucky you met a nice person who offered to help you. I have told you, you are too forgetful. How could you forget your wallet? You need deliverance.
Leave me, Joe. Don't you forget things too.
I do, but it's not as bad as yours.
His name is Samson, by the way, and he's such a clown. I haven't laughed so much in such a long time.
This one you are smiling anyhow. I don't understand though. I hope you've not been hypnotized.
It's not only hypnotized. Be there speaking English. I'm going to the room, Joe.
Yes, Pedro, I am sorry. I'm calling back at close intervals. I hope you don't mind. I wanted to ask you out to dinner, if you don't mind. Nothing. I just want to go out and I thought of going with you. Would I get a strike if that's the case? The type Big Brother Nigeria housemates get. Okay, you laughed. It means I wouldn't be getting any strike. So is it safe to assume that you agree? Agree to the date. It is, if that's what you call it. Anything you call it, sweetheart. You don't have to worry. I am neither a kidnapper nor a psychopath. You are definitely safe with me. Ouch, that hurts. You have just smashed my heart on the hard floor, and my heart is paining me. You are not nice. So what will it be? Fine. Yes, I am asking you out on a date, and I wouldn't want you to refuse. It would be an honor if you say yes. But if you say no, I will still accept your decision with good faith. Is that a no? Okay, it's fine. I understand. I am sorry. I really thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You have made my entire day. I am so happy. As your lordship pleases, see you soon. I will text you the address.
Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn.
Pedro, is that you?
No, it's my ghost. When you were sleepy, why didn't you go to the room?
You stayed too late now. I was waiting on you to return, and your number was unreachable.
But I told you I'll be home late and you shouldn't wait for me.
So my waiting for you to return isn't appreciated.
I didn't say that. You are sleeping on the sofa. Later you will be complaining of backache. That's why I'm saying you should have gone to lay on the bed when you were feeling sleepy.
How did your date go?
It went well. I had fun.
I haven't seen you smile like this in a long time. Tell me what you went to do. I don't trust this smile of yours.
You are not alright. So you mean I don't smile normally, except for today?
Of course you do smile, but not this smile I am saying. This one is different. It's just the type that could have only affected by a man.
Well done, oh. Smile analyst.
Yes, that's me. So start confessing.
See me see trouble. Confess what? Mother confessor. Please let me rest, abeg. I am tired as you can clearly see.
Tired from what?
Tired of your jam questions. Evelyn, you like am a ball.
Yes, I do. I want to know what you guys were doing that made you stay so long.
We were eating and drinking and talking and laughing.
And
And nothing else, madam. Leave me alone. What else do they do at dinner?
okay, fine. So what were you guys talking about that made you stay out this late?
Evelyn, when I came in, you were snoring. I didn't wake you so you could interrogate me. I woke you to go inside and continue your snoring.
Well, you have woken me up and the drowsiness has cleared. So answer my question, because if I was the one now, you will not stop until you hear the last of the gist of whatever went on.
But I have told you everything now. We went to a Chinese restaurant for dinner. We didn't go anywhere else.
You seem to like this new guy, don't you?
I don't know yet. He's nice and extremely funny. He makes me laugh a lot. But wasn't that how Barry guy at your workplace started before switching into the real monster that he truly was?
Yeah, you have a point.
I will just give it time. Get to know him before making any decisions on whether I like him or not.
That's better. So you went out to have fun and you couldn't get me a takeaway pack. You and that your boyfriend are stingy.
And he insisted I got you a takeaway, but I refused because he has already spent a lot of money trying to impress me. And he is job hunting. That might have been all he had left.
And so, who asked him to do more than his pocket? So that's why you didn't get me a takeaway. I shouldn't have even stayed up waiting for you to return.
You didn't stay up. I met you sleeping.
Make sure you lock the door. I am going to sleep. Good night.
Alright, darling. Sweet dreams. Mwah.
I didn't hear you coming.
What's up, bro? I thought you're sleeping already. Didn't want to wake you up.
Nah, I was inside working on my laptop. You had an appointment?
Not really. I went out to dinner with a friend.
Sam the bad guy. This your friend is surely not a guy. It must have been a lady.
Yes, it was a lady I met at the mall.
I hope she's beautiful.
Very beautiful. In fact, she's drop dead gorgeous.
Nice one. So did you have a nice time with her? You should have told me. I would have recommended a nice hotel with really nice rooms that you could take her to.
What would I be needing a hotel room for?
I prefer I do my things at hotels or my house. Going to her house could be dangerous. You know these Lagos girls are liars. They are either married or in a serious relationship and will still cheat. So I prefer bringing them to my house or an hotel to avoid stories that touches. I hope you use protection though. You can't be too careful in this town.
Bro, what are you saying? I only told you I went out for dinner at a restaurant, not a hotel. Neither did I go to her house to do anything.
Come off it, bro. You took a beautiful lady out for dinner, spent your money, and you want to tell me you didn't do anything afterwards?
But I'm serious. I didn't do anything apart from having dinner with her.
You want to tell me you stayed out this late just having dinner?
Well, time seems to be on a standstill when you're with someone interesting. I wasn't aware time had gone by so much.
This guy is actually serious. Oh.
Of course, I'm serious, bro. Not all girls are like that, you know. Some are really cultured. Besides, this lady in particular has her own money. She's Miss Independent.
That must have been the only reason nothing happened between you two. There are hungry girls everywhere in this town. They have nothing to offer except their bodies.
You may be right, but hungry or not, I don't make friends with ladies for the purpose of getting intimate afterwards. That's called fornication and it's a sin.
Forget that thing, I beg. That's why there is grace, abundant grace for that matter.
Bro, Romans 6:2 says, shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. I know you are not a very religious person, but I tell you, there is no gain in the things of this world. It's all vanity.
I don't know why you came to this Lagos to job hunt when you don't know how to live the life. Enjoy your life while you are young and alive, bro. A time is coming when you wish you actually listened to me and enjoyed your life as I have told you. Women are not a commodity to value. God has placed them at your disposal. That's why He made sure their population was more than ours. So we can have as many as we want and enjoy ourselves.
You are wrong, bro. Anyways, I like this particular girl in question and I want something serious with her that could possibly lead to marriage. If God wills it.
Marriage, you say? Did I just hear you say marriage?
Yes, you heard correctly.
Sam, are you okay? You came all the way from Port Harcourt to get a wife in Lagos.
What's wrong with that? One could get a wife anywhere he pleases.
Yes, but not in Lagos, bro. There are no wives in Lagos. But why didn't you get one in Port Harcourt?
Well, I didn't meet the right one.
And this girl you just met at the mall is the right one?
I think so. I feel at peace with her.
Hello? Are you okay at all? Were you at war before? That you are telling me you will feel at peace with her? Of course, you feel at peace with her. You were sitting in a cozy restaurant with a beautiful girl who you just confirmed to me has her own money. Peace is the only feeling you will get, knowing deep within you that you just backed the real deal. But the one that will tell you her birthday is in 2 days, just a day after meeting her.
I know what I feel, bro. And on the brighter side, you need to change your perception about women. Getting married with this mindset of yours would end up a disaster.
And who says I plan to get married? Except I meet a girl 5 times richer than myself, I will continue to enjoy resources God has placed on earth to entertain and compensate us for Evelyn's betrayal and deception.
May God have mercy on you. I'm off to bed. Good night, bro.
Hello, Barry.
Good evening, Miss Ifoma.
What a surprise. I didn't know you lived together with Barry.
Yes, I do. For the meanwhile, please sit.
Thank you. Where is Barry?
He went out about an hour ago. You didn't call him before coming?
No, I didn't. I didn't know he would be going out.
Okay. But was he aware you were going to visit?
Not really. Nevertheless, I am glad I met you instead.
Really? I hope there is no problem.
Not at all. How have you been since you left? I've been worried about you, but I didn't even have your number to call and know how things were with you.
Well, as you can see, I am doing great. Thanks for your concern.
You're welcome. So, have you gotten another job?
Not yet. Still looking unto God for a miracle.
Sorry about that. I don't know what came over that our manager. He made you go through the stress of coming for training. And then all of a sudden he changed his mind and you wouldn't believe up till now he hasn't gotten someone else.
Your manager is not to blame at all. That job wasn't mine. It wasn't meant for me. That was why I didn't get it. I wouldn't struggle when mine finally comes.
I love your positivity and yours will come very soon by the grace of God.
Amen. Thank you.
So tell me more about yourself. I was glad you were going to be one of our staff before the bad news. I didn't get to know you better.
Really, there's nothing interesting about me that's worth knowing apart from the fact that I am Samson and I am Barry's cousin.
It can't be just that. But I understand I am still a stranger to you, so you might not be comfortable talking with me.
Thanks for understanding. Maybe you should call Barry to find out if he would be home soon, so you would know if you should wait for him.
Nah, there's no need. I'll be leaving soon anyway. I don't want to bother him. He might be in the middle of something important.
Okay, if you say so. What would you like me to offer you?
Nothing much, just a little more of your time and attention.
Okay, so it means you don't want to have anything to drink.
No, I am not thirsty. Don't stress yourself.
Okay, if you say so.
Why is this guy so stiff? This one is nothing like Barry at all.
Pardon, did you say something?
No, I didn't. I want to be on my way now.
Okay, thanks for stopping by. Make sure to have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
You should have come along with me. I had so much fun at the bar. A lot of beautiful girls were there. We'd have gotten confused on who to pick.
Good for you. But I am not interested in such places or ladies.
You are sure missing out on a lot of fun.
Indeed, while you were out having fun, you had a visitor,
A visitor? I wasn't expecting anyone. Who was it?
Miss Ifoma from the office.
What? Ifoma came to this house to look for me. Who invited her and what was she here for?
How would I have known? She's a staff at your office and she came looking for you, not me. Those informations are best known to you.
I think I know the reason she came here. That I wouldn't be home.
Really? What was the reason? You don't seem happy about her visit.
Never mind. I will see her at work tomorrow.
But you think it's a good idea having female colleagues, to be precise, visit you at home?
I had no idea she was coming to my house. We haven't been talking much. I don't know what came over her that made her visit without asking me first.
Okay.
I am so drunk. I need to go to bed and sleep it off. Good night, bro.
Good night. I don't know what people seem to enjoy in taking alcohol. May God have mercy on them.
How dare you, Ifoma? What was the meaning of the stunt you pulled yesterday?
What are you talking about? What stunt?
Going to my house uninvited without my knowledge.
So how is that a stunt? Is it the first time I'll be visiting your house unannounced?
You think I don't know you purposely visited when I would be out of the house?
How would I have known you wouldn't be home?
I know you did, because you are definitely aware of the fact that I am usually not at home late in the evenings.
So what exactly is the problem? That I visited without prior information or that I visited when you were out? Which are you upset about?
Both. You think I don't know it wasn't me you came to see?
If it wasn't you I came to see, then why would I be at your house?
Oh, shut up, Ifoma. I know you very well. You came to my house knowing full well I wouldn't be home, so you could be alone with my cousin. Isn't that your reason?
Detective Barry, where are you getting all these your facts, or should I call it insinuations, from? Because to begin with, I had no idea that Samson was staying at your place. I was equally surprised when I met him at your house.
Blah, 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 blah. And you expect me to believe that, right?
I don't care if you believe it or not. Look, it is too early for all this drama. Take your bad energy along with you. Don't come and jinx my beautiful morning. I take God beg you.
If you don't want your entire life jinxed, then stay away from my brother. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oga, go to your office, I beg, and leave me alone.
I am watching you very closely. Be careful, Fiona. Be very, very careful.
Look at him, embodiment of Wahala. Hello, Samson.
Hi, Miss Ifoma. How are you?
I am not Mrs. Please. I am very much single. Don't believe anything Barry tells you. Let me explain everything to you.
There's really no need for that. You don't owe me any explanation.
I know, but I don't want my chances of being with you getting ruined before you hear me out. You need to hear my side of the story. Please.
Did you hear anything I said to you earlier today at your office?
Yes, I did, but I want you to hear me out first.
Okay, I'm listening.
I am no longer married. I am already working on the divorce process. He was cheating on me, and if I confronted him about it, he would beat me up mercilessly. He wouldn't even provide for myself and our son. He would always eat at a restaurant before coming home. He refused to let me work because he believed other men would be chasing after me. I would have to be begging for food for myself and my son. I got fed up and someone introduced me to your brother, Barry. Barry promised to help me get an apartment and a job, but on the condition that I have an affair with him. I had no choice. I needed to get away before I get killed, but I couldn't live with my son because he wouldn't let me take him. And he keeps saying he isn't the father of my son. That's what happened. Don't you think I deserve another chance to be with a loving man? To be happy?
Your story is sad, but having an affair with another man in order to get away from your cheating and abusive husband wasn't the best decision.
But it was the only option.
No, it wasn't, I agree. You just wanted to pay him back for cheating on you and treating you badly. But at what cost? Didn't you have any family members you could go to?
You can't understand. You had no idea what I was going through under that man.
I know I am not judging you for the decision you made. I'm only saying you can make it right by going on your knees and talking to God.
I know, but I don't want his mended heart. It's you I'm in love with. It's you I want. I know you are only trying to discourage me because I have been involved with your cousin, but I promise you there's nothing happening between us anymore.
That's good. Nothing should be happening between you two anymore because it is wrong. But what I told you is actually the truth. I have someone in my life.
At least give me a chance, then make a choice afterwards.
I have already made my choice there. Sorry. What you are hoping for cannot happen.
Please, can't you reconsider? I truly have fallen in love with you.
It's an infatuation, not love. Do as I told you. Go on your knees and pray for your family. Pray for restoration and you will get it. Your husband will love and care for you more than you think I can. I'm sorry, I have to go now. Take care.
Hello? Hello? He ended the call. This is all Barry's fault.
Hello, Evelyn.
Good evening, sir. Are you ready to leave?
Yes, I am. But we are living together.
Sir, we are not heading same way, sir.
I know. I will be going straight to the restaurant for dinner before going home. I want you to accompany me and have dinner together. It's boring eating alone.
Sir,
Please don't say no. It's just dinner.
Okay, sir, but I still have some work to tidy up on my desk.
Really? Can't it wait till tomorrow?
Yes, it can, sir.
Alright. So which restaurants would you suggest we go to?
I would have suggested Chinese, but you don't like Chinese.
I want African dish for dinner tonight. But if you want Chinese, we can still do Chinese.
No, let's do African. I have been craving pounded yam with egusi soup.
I know the perfect place.
Okay, sir, let's go then.
Sure. Get your things. Let me go get the car ready.
Okay, sir. Wow, it's such a nice place you have here, sir.
You need to see the kitchen, the bedroom then.
Really? You decorated yourself?
I had help from a professional. Please sit.
No, thank you. I would love to be on my way now, sir. It's late and my battery is down. Pedro would be worried.
I will take you home. You have nothing to worry about. I just need to use the restroom and change into something comfortable, and we can leave. By the way, you can boost your phone before we leave.
No, sir. I don't want to stress you. You already bought me an expensive dinner. I can manage. I'll just use a taxi. Thank you so much for the treat.
It's not a bother. I kept you out this late. It would be irresponsible of me not to take you home. Make sure you are safe.
Okay, sir. But please don't take too long.
I won't. Come with me. I want to show you the kitchen and the bedrooms. Tell me what you think about the decor.
Okay, sir. But can I please get a charger for my phone?
Sure, I have one in the room. Come with me.
Oh my God. What have I just done? I am so ashamed of myself.
Relax, Evelyn, relax. What have you done that hasn't been done before?
This is wrong, sir. She said you wanted to show me your room decor, but I ended up in your bed.
We both wanted it. An avenue just created itself, and it happened without stress. Didn't you enjoy it? It was like we both had what we had been craving for secretly.
I haven't been craving anything. Are you still going to drop me off at home, or I should get going on my own?
It's late. Why don't you stay this night? I don't really drive at late nights.
Stay the night? Never. If you won't take me, I'll go myself.
Calm down now. Are we quarreling? Why are you upset? Fine, I will take you home if you insist. But I would have loved if you stayed over.
I insist, please.
Okay, but why are you overreacting? It's not like I forced you or anything of that sort.
I didn't plan for this to happen. I didn't see it coming. My reaction is expected.
We had something electrifying and beautiful. We didn't have sex, darling. We made love. I felt every moment of it. You enjoyed it too. So no, your reaction isn't expected.
We didn't make love. We committed a sin called fornication. And yes, we enjoyed it because sin is sweet. Please, can you go drop me off now? It's past midnight.
Okay, let's go.
girl is still sleeping. Evelyn, wake up. Evelyn, Evelyn,
Yes, Pedro, what is it?
aren't you going to work today? Do you know what the time is saying? Later you say it's because I didn't wake you up. You got late for work.
I didn't get much sleep last night. Please let me sleep. Just lock the door on your way out. I will use my key when I wake up.
Speaking of which, when did you get back last night? I got tired of waiting and went to bed. Where did you go to? Evelyn, is it not you I'm talking to? Look, next time I will just go to bed. I won't ask you where you went to because I don't understand this new attitude of yours. You kept a very late night and now you're skipping work and you're not answering any of my questions.
But I told you I was really feeling sleepy now. I will tell you when you get back from work. It's not something we can just talk about in a hurry. I didn't stay out that late intentionally. You know I have never stayed out that late.
I know. That's why I was worried. And your number wasn't going through.
I am sorry. I was so busy at work. I forgot to charge. By the time I remembered, I realized I had left my charger at home.
So you were at work till that late. What kind of work is that? What was going on there that couldn't wait?
I wasn't at work.
Then where were you?
You will be late for work. Come and be going.
Okay, I kept your breakfast in the microwave.
You are a darling. Thank you. And I am sorry for keeping you up last night.
Whatever. I am leaving for work.
Have a great day. Don't forget to shut the door.
Hello,
Hello, sir.
Evelyn, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Are you ill? Are you sure you are fine?
Yes, sir. I'm fine. I am not ill.
So why aren't you at work? This is the third time I have gone to check your office. I thought you stepped out at first.
I won't be able to face you. I feel so dirty and ashamed of myself.
Are you okay? Is it your first time? Why are you acting as if I am the first man you will be sleeping with? Why the unnecessary drama? You are beginning to get me upset.
I'm sorry, sir. I just can't help the way I feel. Besides, you might not be my first, but you are my second.
How come? Don't you have kids? Are they of same fathers?
Yes, I have kids, but they are twin girls, and I had them for the first man I fell in love with. On our very first trial, he was traveling abroad and begged I gave him myself as a farewell gift. I foolishly broke my virginity and got punished with a pregnancy. He was long gone before I realized I was pregnant. All attempts to reach him failed, so I haven't been with any man since, and everything just changed in one night.
I didn't know that. I am sorry. You never talked about it. So I assumed Barry was right. Why didn't you say anything? I thought you wanted it. I am sorry.
It's not your fault. I am equally at fault. I gave way to my flesh to prevail.
I understand how you feel. Take all the time you need to feel comfortable around me again.
There's no need for that. I will be at work tomorrow.
Are you sure you don't want to take some time off?
No, sir. I will be fine.
Okay, dear. See you tomorrow then.
Alright, sir. Bye.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Barry. How may I help you?
Sir, Evelyn didn't come to work today and she didn't take excuse or say she would be absent.
Okay.
And I called her over and over again. She didn't answer her phone. I decided to call her and she finally answered.
Okay, so
I asked her why she wasn't at the office, and instead of her to apologize and give me reasons as to why she was absent, she was rather rude to me and hurled all kind of insults on me.
did you ask me before you called her?
No, sir.
Why didn't you ask me before you called her? You are at fault.
But sir,
Here is why I said you are at fault. You should have confirmed first if she had taken excuse from me before calling her, knowing very well that you both are not in good terms, which is entirely your fault too.
I was just doing my job, sir. She was out of line. I'm still her superior regardless of the bad blood between us. She should be able to accord me that respect within work environment.
I agree with you, but respect is reciprocal. You have to respect yourself first before demanding respect from others. And you don't get respect by demanding for it, you earn it.
Sir, you take sides with her too much. That's why she feels arrogant.
Is that all you came to tell me about?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, she was rude to you. I apologize on her behalf. She already told me she would be absent. I permitted her. She would be at work tomorrow.
Okay, sir. But sir, you have to tell her to always follow due protocol. She has to inform me before doing whatever she wants. She shouldn't just.
Thank you, Barry. I have to get back to work.
Okay, sir. But I will demand an apology from her tomorrow.
That's you pushing your luck. I wouldn't interfere if she get upset and things get dirty between you two.
Sir, I need to.
You wouldn't say I didn't warn you. Do as you please. You may leave.
I think the manager and that Evelyn are having an affair. Didn't you hear what I just said? Ifoma, is it not you I'm talking to?
Were you talking to me? Oh, I didn't know.
Do you know she didn't come to work today?
Really?
Yes. And I called to ask her why she was absent. There was no kind of insult she didn't insult me. I went to report her to the manager, and instead of rebuking her, he was taking her side and blaming me for calling her as if it wasn't my job I was doing.
Okay.
Okay? What is okay? Don't you have anything to say about what I just told you?
What do you want me to say? How is anything you have just narrated any of my business? Please take your gossip elsewhere. I am not interested. I am minding my business just as you suggested.
What is wrong with you? I'm here telling you what is wrong. You are telling me to take my gossip elsewhere. How is this a gossip?
Everything you have said now doesn't involve me in any way. So it's gossip. Besides, are you not the one who told me to be minding my business and stop poking my nose into other people's businesses?
You think I don't know why you are giving me attitude?
Now you sabi.
All this attitude is because of Samson. You are still upset that I told Samson that you are a married woman with a son?
Please get out of my office. Like I said, I don't have time for rubbish talk. Take your gossip elsewhere.
Look at this one. You are not even happy I came to talk to you. You will be angry forever because Samson will never date someone like you. Go back to your husband and stop being a wayward wife.
I am still better than you. And if I truly want to make something mine, it wouldn't take me much to achieve that. You are just pained I no longer find you worthy of being with me.
Did I just hear you say worthy? You are such a clown. You should be thankful that I even came near you. In fact, Samson told me I have low taste when I told him I and you were involved. He said he could never stoop so low to be friends with you. Talk more of getting sexually involved. He even asked me how I managed to do it, and I told him I was just managing you. Such a joke.
Liar. Something will never say something like that, unlike you. He respects women.
Whatever.
Oga, come on from my office, I beg.
You will come begging very soon.
Over my dead body. I beg, get out.
Silly girl.
You asked me to see you immediately I resumed.
Yes, Ifoma, your services is no longer needed here. Drop all company belongings. Go to the accountant office, collect your salary for the days you have worked this month, and leave.
I don't understand.
You are fired, madam.
Look, I am not in the mood for your jokes. It's too early to be joking around. What did you ask me to see you for?
And who said I'm joking with you?
It must be a joke because I don't understand what offense I have committed to get fired.
You neglected your duties post for more than a week. You think you can just go and come whenever you like?
I did no such thing. I took excuse from you. I remember I called you and told you my son was laying unconscious in the hospital.
And I also remember I told you to kiss your job goodbye if you don't come to work.
Look, Barry, I have been through a lot in the past week. Please, I really don't have strength for your troubles.
Did you come to the office to lay a formal complaint about your son or formally ask for permission to be absent?
I called you, didn't I?
Here is your sack letter. I am done talking. Leave my office.
I am not taking that letter from you. In fact, I am going to report you to the manager because I know why you are doing this. You are trying to get back at me because I turned you down.
Be my guest. Do whatever you want. Hurry and go. Report. Just leave my office.
Good morning, sir.
What are you still doing here?
Sir, I came to...
Didn't I ask Barry to fire you? What are you still doing here?
Sir, I can explain.
Explain what?
My son was admitted in the hospital, sir.
And so what? Are you the only staff that has a kid? Isn't there a proper way of passing that information across? But you chose to give yourself time off for a few weeks. You didn't show up.
It's not like that, sir. I took excuse. I wouldn't just stay away from work without taking excuse.
Who did you take excuse from?
Mr. Barry, sir. You can ask him.
Show me a photocopy of the letter you submitted to Mr. Barry, because he told me you didn't reach out, and when he tried reaching out, you refused answering your calls.
That's not true, sir.
Who is lying?
Sir, I never got a call from Mr. Barry. He even said he didn't care whatever happened to my son.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Then show me proof that you formally asked for permission, which would also prove Barry lied.
I don't have any written proof, sir, but I called him the very next morning I rushed my son to the hospital.
It's your word against his, and I believe he wouldn't lie against you. You two are quite close, if I remember correctly. You even testified he is a nice and free man, and you go to him for advice.
I'm sorry I lied, sir. There's actually more to Mr. Barry than meets the eye. Everything I said that day wasn't true, and I regret covering for him.
Well, that's not my business. You will serve as an example to the others who doesn't take official protocols seriously.
Please, sir, I don't take protocols for granted. I couldn't leave the hospital because my son was unconscious. I could show you his medical report.
It's too late, Ifoma. Besides, you now have all the time in the world to take care of your son. Please leave my office.
Please, sir, this job is my only means of livelihood. I can't take care of my son if I don't have a job.
You shouldn't have thought about that before acting nonchalantly. I have work to do. Please leave my office.
Good morning, Miss Evelyn.
Madam, what is it again? Please, it is too early for a fight. Just leave me in peace.
I haven't come for a fight.
So what did you come for? What would you possibly be here for?
I have come to apologize to you for treating you and your friends so badly when you came to check on John Bull at the hospital.
Wonders you continue to exist. Please, so, is this a setup? What's all this drama about? When we are not in a movie, or do you have a camera somewhere?
No, I don't. This is a sincere apology from the depths of my heart.
Indeed. Abeg, get up, oh. I am not cut out for all these episodes of yours. Kneeling down doesn't prove sincerity.
Please, let me remain like this. I know I behaved really badly towards you, and you must have gotten so upset that you reported me to the manager. That must be the reason why he's so adamant on getting me fired, despite explaining to him that my son has been in the hospital. Please, Evelyn, help me beg him. This job is all I have. It's the only means I have to take care of my son.
Hold on. I don't think I understand you. Who fired you?
The manager.
Why? What did you do?
Barry lied that I didn't take excuse to be given some time off to take care of my son at the hospital. All my pleas and effort to explain to the manager what I actually did was futile. He wouldn't even consider the fact that I was in the hospital with my son. I knew he must have other reasons to be so adamant.
And you believe I am the reason, right? You felt I reported you to him?
I know I have always been at loggerheads with you, but please, I need this job now more than ever before. I beg you in the name of God, don't do this for my sake, but for the sake of my John Bull. I don't want him to suffer for my mistakes.
First and foremost, I didn't report you to anyone. Neither did I talk about you with anyone in this office. Secondly, I have no idea why Barry lied. If indeed you told him you were going to be off work because John Bull was in the hospital. And lastly, I am really not comfortable with you kneeling. If you want to continue this conversation, you would have to get up.
I am sincerely sorry for all I have said against you and your friend. I don't know what came over me. I guess I was just so jealous of you both. I promise I have realized my mistakes and I am a changed person. Please, help me beg him for John Bull's sake.
Is John Bull still at the hospital?
No, he has been discharged. He is at home.
How is his health? Hope he is feeling better now.
Yes, but he still has bandage on his head and drugs to take.
Okay, I will talk to the manager on your behalf. But you would have to leave first. He shouldn't see you lingering around.
Okay, thank you very much.
My regards to John Bull.
Okay, he will hear.
This lady is just a big bag of trouble. Now that she needs my help, see how humble she is acting. I that have been avoiding Mr. Mike for a while now. I am only going to do this because of that poor boy. If not for his sake, I will tell her to bear her cross and leave me out of it.
Look who we have here, my very own personal assistant, who has been avoiding me. To what do I owe these visits?
I haven't been avoiding you, sir.
You and I know you have been avoiding me like a plague. You rarely come to my office. And even when you do, you can't just wait to disappear as soon as you can.
That's not true, sir. I have just been busy with work.
I hear you. Do you prefer to stand? If not, you can sit.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.
Sir, I am here on behalf of Mrs. Ifoma.
What about her? Hope you are aware she is no longer a staff here.
Yes, sir, I am aware, and that's why I came to see you.
Okay, I am listening.
She said she took excuse from Mr. Barry. Sir, you know Mr. Barry lies a lot. He might have lied against her to get back at her over something. Please, I ask you to reconsider, sir.
I don't think he has a reason to lie against her, and she has no formal proof to state that she took permission to be away from work for over a week.
Sir, she was away for important reasons. I happen to be aware of the whole situation.
Really?
Yes, sir. She married an abusive husband who happens to be my neighbor.
You and Ifoma are neighbors. You never mentioned that.
No, sir. Ifoma is separated from her husband. They don't live together.
Okay, I now understand. But what has that got to do with the issue on ground?
They have a son, a very sweet boy, who unfortunately suffers greatly in the hands of his abusive father. He begged us to take him to go see his mother. Lo and behold, it was until we got there we found out that Ifoma was his mother.
Interesting.
She refused us taking him back, and his father, who wouldn't treat him well or let him stay with his mother, came back to meet his absence. And things got ugly, which at the end landed the poor boy in the hospital with a cracked skull, courtesy of his own father.
What? He cracked his son's skull? That's terrible.
Very terrible, sir. He has been arrested for the wicked and inhuman act. That was why Ifoma has been away from work. The boy's condition was critical.
That's still no excuse for her to not formally seek for permission.
I know, sir. Please reconsider. She really needs her job so she can be able to take care of her son. I know she isn't one who should be considered because of her character, but please, consider her son. The boy doesn't deserve to suffer for his parents' mistakes.
Well, I have heard you, but it all lies in your hands.
My hands? How, sir?
If you stop being so stiff around me and agree to go out to dinner with me tonight.
Sir, I don't think that is a good idea. The last time I went to dinner with you, it didn't end well.
Says who? It was perfect as far as I was concerned.
I would not be going out to dinner with you, sir.
You just said that little boy doesn't deserve suffering, and you want to make him suffer over a simple request of having food together.
Sir, this is definitely blackmail, and I am not finding it interesting.
I am not blackmailing you. You retain the right to agree or decline.
With a condition backing any decision I made, that is certainly blackmail.
No, it's not. You asked me for a favor, and I am asking you for a favor in return. That's all there is to it.
Fine, but we are having just dinner and going our separate ways.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Then please call Ifoma back to work.
Not so perfect, Evelyn, darling. I would do that only after our dinner.
Okay then, I will see you later, sir.
I seriously don't like this new habit of yours.
Good evening to you too.
I don't want it to look like I am imposing, but I know you don't have a boyfriend or friends elsewhere. So when you keep late nights, it really gets me worried because I have no idea where or who you might be with.
I am sorry, dear. I appreciate your concern. It's just that something happened that was beyond my control. I am so ashamed of myself. I can't even muster the courage to talk about it.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right? We shouldn't be friends if we can't have each other's back.
Yeah, I know.
It's written all over you that something is bothering you. Talk to me.
I had a sexual affair with my boss.
Oh my goodness. Babe, what really happened?
He asked me out to dinner, and instead of dropping me off afterwards, he asked to go home and change into something comfortable. One thing led to another and we ended up in bed.
Are you guys dating?
No, we are not. And same thing happened today. That's why I came home late.
But you know it's not right for you to do.
I know. I didn't want to go with him. But this time around it was on the condition that if I go with him, John Bull's mother would get back her job. I went with him to dinner for John Bull's sake.
That sounds like a setup to me.
Apparently it was. Instead of going to a restaurant, he insisted on having home cooked meal and took me to his home instead.
That's preposterous. I told you I don't like that boss of yours. I think he's just taking advantage of you.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? Do you like him?
I think I do.
Does he like you back?
I think he does. It's not like he forced me to do anything.
He's emotionally manipulating you. Those rich young men have fiancés tucked away somewhere, and then when you begin to think you have found the one, they appear from nowhere and you end up being hurt and abandoned because they will never leave their partners for you.
You are right, but I don't think that's the case with Mr. Mike.
Just be very careful, Evelyn. I wouldn't want to see you get hurt by another bastard.
I will, dear. Thanks. Why hasn't Ifoma been called to work?
Why would she be called back to work?
Why wouldn't she be called back to work? What offense did she commit? Or you think we don't know you lied against her?
I don't care what you know. She has been fired and there's nothing you can do about it.
Really? I'm sorry to disappoint you. I have already exposed you, and whether you like it or not, she would be called back.
I don't know what kind of power you think you have in this company. Oh, I see. Because the manager has been taking you to his house and sleeping with you, you are now feeling important and gallivanting around like you have a say here. I laugh at you.
I have nothing to do with the manager. You are just an evil and bitter soul who enjoys framing others up.
Oh, shut up. Don't even dare try to deny it. You think we are blind, huh? You think we don't see you two leave on several occasions?
You are definitely blind and sick in the head. Anyway, I am not here for...
You have always had an eyes for him. I knew it. Now he is servicing your engines free, without charge. Something I was offering to pay for. Later, you inform me you don't go to a man's house. Is the manager a woman?
How is it any of your business? You were just pained because I rejected you, and it is that jealousy that will kill you, because you will never have me.
I don't even want you. I don't take the managers from it. Your reign will come to an end very quickly when the real madam arrives. But until then, keep feeling important. If you like, get pregnant and have kids for him too. It will make it more fun. Watching you get dumped. Cheap harlot.
What did you just call me?
I said you are a cheap harlot. Do your worst. Empty barrel. Get out of my office. I beg. You stink.
I will not exchange words with you. I'm way out of your league. Besides, silence is golden when dealing with fools. You said if I went out with you to dinner, you were going to pardon Ifoma and call her back. It's been 2 days now. I don't see her anywhere around. I didn't only have dinner with you. I ended up in your bed. And if...
Calm down, baby girl. Come, sit.
I don't want to sit.
Come on, sit and let's talk.
Are you going to tell me why you didn't keep to your word?
Calm down. That's not why you are upset. Tell me what upsets you so much. I know you are not friends with Ifoma.
Is it not that useless Barry?
Language, Evelyn. No name calling.
It's Mr. Barry. He said obvious things about you, and I feel like you had a discussion with him.
What did he say?
He knows something is going on between us.
There's nothing going on between us.
Really? And he knows I have been in your bed?
He doesn't know.
So why would he say it to my face with so much certainty?
He's just jealous. He has eyes for you and couldn't get you. Hence his reaction.
I strongly doubt that's the case.
He just played reverse psychology on you and you fell for it. Your reaction only proves whatever his suspicions were was right. Nevertheless, there is nothing going on between us, so you shouldn't be so worked up.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there's nothing between us?
Is there anything between us?
So you mean there's nothing between us?
Is there? I thought we were just having fun, fulfilling each other's desires.
Wow. Thanks for spelling it out to me. Because I actually didn't know that it was all about fulfilling your desires.
I didn't mean it that way. You are just upset and taking everything too seriously. Come on, lighten up. You don't look so good when frowning.
Just call Ifoma back to work, please. At least I paid for that in kind already.
Evelyn.
Hello, dear.
My Joe, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm great. How is your friend? Been a while.
She's fine too.
Is she there with you?
No, she's not. She's in the kitchen.
What are you guys cooking? Should I come over?
No, please. You're not invited.
These are the times I wish I had teleporting skills.
That's witchcraft.
As long as food is involved, it's allowed there.
Silly you. How's that cousin of yours? whom I'm still yet to meet.
He's fine. He even asked after you. Yeah, dear, I will be going away on a short trip soon. I have a job interview in 3 days.
Really? That's nice. Going away to where? Where?
Ibadan.
Okay, that's great. But I'll miss you.
I will miss you too, dear.
I wish you all the best. It will be fruitful in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you, dear. Just keep putting me in your prayers. I will talk to you later, sunshine. Take care of yourself.
I sure will, darling. Alright, dear. I will. Take care too. Bye.
Good morning, sir. I rushed here as fast as I could the moment I saw your text message.
Ifoma, you are here right now because of Miss Evelyn. You owe her slots because left to me, I have made up my mind you will no longer work here. So you should appreciate her for helping you get your job back.
I sure will, sir. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Let this pass as your last warning. I will not tolerate any form of insubordination or misconduct anymore. The next time you are found wanting, no amount of apologies from anyone will make me change my mind on having you fired. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Don't say I didn't warn you. So how is your son's health? Is he still in the hospital?
No, sir. He has been discharged. He's doing better.
Okay, good. So you can concentrate on your job now.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to resume immediately or you would want to go home and come back tomorrow?
No, sir. I am ready to resume immediately, sir.
Okay, you may return to your office.
God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I will have the security drag you out if you don't. Leave this premises immediately.
Go ahead. I want to see you try.
What's funny? Do you think I'm joking?
I don't know what your problem is. You will be behaving as if this is your father's company or you own a share of the company.
She's even hissing at me. Was it Evelyn that put you up to this?
What's going on here? What's the noise about?
Sir, I was in my office minding my own business and Mr. Barry came in and started hurling insults at me because he wanted to go out with me and I refused.
Barry, are you okay at all? Isn't it too early for all this nonsense?
She's lying, sir.
So what are you doing in her office? Because it was your voice I was hearing.
I was questioning her as to what she came to do at the office when she has been sacked.
I called her back.
Sir, you did?
Yes, I did. And even at that, you shouldn't be raising your voice. How many times will I have to caution you guys that this is an office?
Sorry, sir.
You both had better sort out your differences and end this your unnecessary and childish tussle.
Hey, what are you still waiting for? Get out of my office.
What did you do that made him call you back? Or you also went to his house like Evelyn because you two are now birds of a feather. Why didn't you come to me instead?
Well, thanks to Evelyn, I no longer need you. I have her wrapped around my fingers. She wouldn't hesitate doing whatever I want her to do for me. So get out of my office. You are taking up too much space.
Whatever it is that the two of you are doing, very soon you will get burnt and be exposed.
And you will wait for that moment until eternity. Abeg, come out from my office, yeah, man.
I just saw Barry leaving your office. I hope he wasn't here to bother you again.
No.
How is John Bull's health?
Fine.
Okay, thank God. I have really missed him. Pedro and I will come see him by weekend.
No need. It's not necessary.
Why? We are just coming to check on him.
We wouldn't be at home.
Okay, we could drop by after work then.
There's really no need for that.
Are you sure you are okay? Did Barry say anything to upset you?
No, he didn't.
So what's the attitude about?
Please, I don't want trouble.
Who is giving you trouble? Humans can really be funny. Who would believe you were the one kneeling in my office begging just a few days back? So you got what you want and you're back to your real self. I know you can't change. You were just pretending because you desperately needed my help. I don't blame you. Very soon you'll be needing my help again. And
Please, oh, I don't want any trouble. You people should have your offices now. Stay there and let me be in peace. Any evil you are wishing me will go back to you.
wow, impressive. Your acting skills is second to none. She should be in a theater group.
Thank you. Please leave my office because I don't want any trouble.
I should leave your office.
Yes.
It's not your fault at all.
Peace be unto this house.
Oh my, look who is here.
Hi, Evelyn. Looking beautiful as always.
Hi, Samson. Thank you. Pedro, won't you let him sit down? This one you are holding him tight onto him like someone is going to steal him.
I will just kidnap that person. Come, let's sit, honey.
Someone surely misses me a lot.
In fact, it is too obvious. I have never seen my friend like this.
You both are gossiping about me, right in front of me. Really?
I missed you too, my dear. Very, very much.
Let me excuse you to lovebirds.
So tell me, how did your interview go?
It went well. I got the job.
Really?
Yes, dear. I guess God heard and answered your prayers.
Congratulations, darling. I am so happy for you.
Thanks, dear. We bless God.
So you'll be moving to Ibadan. I will miss you very much.
You won't have to miss me. I'm not moving to Ibadan. I'll be staying right here.
Why? You didn't take the job?
Of course I did.
Then how would you be staying here? You don't plan to travel every day, do you?
That's not possible now.
Then tell me now. Stop keeping me in suspense.
I was posted to the Lagos office. That's why I don't need to travel.
They have a Lagos office?
Yes, they do.
So why make you go all the way to Ibadan for the interview? Why didn't they just interview you here?
Ibadan is their head office. All interviews take place there.
Okay, it should take time. How dare they stress you for me?
I wasn't stressed. Don't worry. I don't have to be on my way now. I came here directly from the park.
Stay a little longer, so I'll prepare something for you to eat. If I had known you were coming, I would have made something for you before you got here.
Don't worry dear, I ate at a restaurant before leaving.
Are you sure?
Yes dear, thanks for the gesture. I appreciate it.
Okay, dear, if you say so.
Help me tell Evelyn that I will come back on a later date and take you both shopping.
Can't wait. I will tell her.
Come see me out.
Everyone has gone home. Can I leave? It seems you're not ready to leave anytime soon.
Everyone has left.
Yes, sir.
I miss you, Evelyn.
What are you doing?
I said I miss you, Evelyn.
Stop it, sir. Someone might just walk in.
You said it yourself. Everyone has left. It's just you and I left.
Even at that, sir, this is not proper. This is an office.
Okay, let's go to my house.
To do what, sir?
Come on, stop behaving like a child. I know you want me to.
I am sorry, sir. I don't think there is anything between us, remember. So if you don't mind, I would like to be on my way.
What's the matter? Why are you acting up?
I said stop it, sir. Please don't come any closer to me.
Evelyn, you pushed me?
I told you to stop it and you wouldn't listen. I just want to go home.
You are sure you don't want me? You don't miss us?
There is nothing between us. You made it clear, so I don't know what you are talking about.
You seem to be upset about what I said.
I am not upset about anything. I just want to go home. Besides, we are not in a relationship. I can't be warming your bed whenever you want it. I am not a piece of toy you can use whenever you want.
Have you fallen in love with me? Do you want us to be exclusive?
I don't want anything from you, sir. Can I go now?
No, I will drop you off.
No way. I am not going with you. I know what you will end up doing.
What is it? Why are you being aggressive? Like I am some kind of monster or something. It's late. I was just trying to help.
Thanks for the gesture, sir. I can manage on my own. I just need your permission to leave.
Do you want to leave me alone like this, Evelyn?
I don't understand, sir. Leave you how?
You are not a kid. Don't pretend you don't know what I am talking about.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
You know you are irresistible, right? Every time you walk past me, I can't help how I feel about you.
Good night, sir. I will see you tomorrow.
Evelyn, are you walking out on me? Evelyn, Evelyn.
Yes, who is it? Mr. Mike?
Hi, Evelyn.
What are you doing here at this time of the night?
I needed to talk to you. You weren't picking up my calls.
What was so important that you wanted to say that you can't wait till tomorrow?
It had to be today. I wouldn't be able to sleep knowing that you are angry with me.
Why does my mood towards you matter?
It does. You left angrily. I realized I had crossed the line and I am sorry.
You came all the way here to apologize?
Yes, Evelyn. I want you to know I don't take you for granted. I respect you a lot. I don't know what came over me earlier at the office. I was out of line and you had every right to get upset with me. I am sincerely sorry.
It's fine, sir. I am not upset anymore. I am also sorry I walked out on you.
Nah, it's totally fine. I am glad you did.
You should be on your way. It's late. Your place is quite far from here.
All right, thank you. I will see you tomorrow once again. I am really sorry.
It's fine, sir. Drive safe. Good night.
Good night.
Surprise!
Babe, what are you doing here? I mean, when did you get back? Come here.
Why are you home so late? I have been waiting here all day.
I didn't know you were around. I would have left the office early. You didn't tell me you would be coming.
Yes, because I wanted to surprise you. Do you always come home this late?
No, I just decided to finish up some work pending at the office. Since I had nothing to come do at home, look at you, looking all pretty. Why don't we get married immediately? I am tired of waking up alone.
Was it not you who decided to stay abroad longer than you should? You haven't even met my family yet. You only spoke to my parents over the phone. In fact, my sister calls you my ghost husband.
Really?
Yes, really.
Well, I finally came back. Then you decided to go for your master's abroad. So it's not entirely my fault.
You know, I had been processing that for a while. It's just coincidental that it came through when you moved back.
And you know I want the best for you. I couldn't stop you from going. I knew the effort you had put into it.
And that's why I love you so much, my honey pie.
So how long are you here for?
Long enough for you to meet my family. That's what's more important. We can plan the wedding from wherever we are.
Babe, please be serious. You really mean what you just said right now?
Honey, I'm not joking. I'm very, very serious. I can't wait to be officially Mrs. Mike.
I am ready. Whenever you are ready, babe. Even if you want us to go tomorrow.
Nah, some arrangement needs to be made first.
Culture related, right?
Thank God you know these things.
Of course, I had always loved Yoruba weddings and had made up my mind that I must marry a beautiful Yoruba woman. Your culture captivates me.
Oh, so cute.
Have you had dinner? We could go out to get you something.
Oh, babe, don't worry. I had cereals.
Serious. But that's not food now.
Yes, it is not food to you, but it is to me. Thank you very much. Besides, I'm watching my weight. I want my wedding dress to fit perfectly.
You know, no matter how you look, I don't really mind. Chubby or petite, you are just perfect for me.
Oh, babe. I love you too. Let's go so I'll help you freshen up. Then you can tell me all about those girls with tiny legs that has been bothering my man while I was away.
Wow! We are going to be awake all night then.
When did you get back?
2 nights ago, I wanted to surprise my fiance and surprise you too. I have one more surprise left because dad and mom doesn't know I'm back.
You naughty girl. That's your ghost husband. When is he planning to go and see mom and dad? Are you sure the guy is serious at all?
He's not a ghost, and of course he's serious. We talked about going to see mom and dad yesterday night. All he's waiting for is my approval.
Indeed. He speaks with you over the phone and you claim he is not a ghost.
I spent the night with him yesterday. As a matter of fact, I was at his home until I decided when it was right to go see mom and dad.
Hold on a minute. He's here in Lagos.
Yes, he is. And I want you to be around too. So I will formally introduce him to you all, and the wedding planning can begin immediately.
I thought you said he was abroad. Wasn't that why you were pushing to go do your masters abroad?
Yes, but he came back to take over the affairs of his father's company when his father fell ill.
So if his father didn't fall ill, he wouldn't come back and plan to meet his future in-laws.
He initially wanted us to wed abroad, but I told him mom and dad would never agree to it.
Thank God. Do you know how long they've been praying I bring a man home? So they can also host a wedding party like their friends are doing. Then you did before me, and he wants to take it abroad. Wedding that the groom hasn't been introduced. But mom wouldn't let me rest, always calling me to tell me that my younger sister is engaged and I am here in Lagos pursuing career.
Mommy, mommy. She's a whole vibe. You won't believe she already picked colors for my wedding.
She picked colors for a wedding when she hasn't even set eyes on the groom to be.
Yes, so she's even more excited about the whole thing than I am.
I wonder what she will do when she meets Samson.
Who is Samson? Oh my goodness, sis, you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't do boyfriends. I have a fiance.
Wow, that's great news. Mom and dad will be so glad to hear this. Why don't we introduce them on the same day?
Hmm, that would be nice. But it definitely has to be a weekend because we both have work throughout the week.
It's fine. I will just tell my baby so we plan towards it.
Your ghost husband, you mean?
Stop it, sis. He's not a ghost.
I will only stop after meeting him face to face. What should I offer you, Joel? August visitor.
Nothing for now. I'll be here till much later, so you take me out for lunch.
No wahala. Ronkus ronkus. Lover girl.
That makes two of us. Welcome to the club, sis.
Hey babe,
Hi, honey. Look what I got you.
wow, how did you know I was hungry? So thoughtful of you. You see why I can't wait to have you all to myself.
Anything for you, darling. How has work been?
So far, so good. How did your surprise mission go?
It was perfect and it only gets interesting. Remember, I told you my big sis all about career and no relationship.
Yes, you mentioned that.
Well, that episode is finally coming to an end as my sis now has a fiance.
Wow, that's great news.
And what makes it more great is that we agreed to introduce you guys on the same day to our parents. I'm so excited. I can't wait for weekend.
Wow, you know what? I like that idea. It would take the tension off me. At least I wouldn't be the only one on a hot seat.
Good day, ma'am.
Hi.
Sir, what would you like to have ordered for lunch and for your guest?
Thank you, Evelyn. My baby already took care of me. Sweetheart, meet my assistant, Miss Evelyn. Evelyn, meet my fiancée, Aderon Kemi.
Nice to meet you, ma.
The pleasure is all mine, Miss Evelyn. Thanks for looking after my darling.
Don't mention. I'm just doing my job, ma.
Thanks, Evelyn. My baby already got me lunch.
Okay, sir. I'll be in my office if you need anything.
All right, thanks.
Your assistant is really beautiful. I am jealous, so
Should I fire her and employ an ugly assistant? Just say the word, babe. Your wish is my command.
baby, you're funny. No, I kind of like her. Besides, you need a beautiful assistant like that to retain clients. Employ an ugly assistant, and you'll be surprised as to why some clients will never come back.
Are you serious? You seem to be an expert in these things.
Go away, Joe. What are you trying to say now?
Just kidding. Let me go wash my hands before eating.
Guess who visited me at the office today?
Samson.
No, it's not Samson. Guess.
If it's not Samson, who is it then?
My baby sister.
The one you told me would be getting married soon.
Yes, my one and only baby sister.
Why did she return to the country?
She said 2 nights ago.
Wow, that's nice. No wonder you have been in a good mood since you returned from work.
I was so happy to see her. I have missed her and her troubles.
I am very sure her troubles are nothing compared to yours.
So you are using style to say I have trouble, Abby?
How dare me? But why didn't she come stay with us instead of lodging at a hotel?
She isn't staying at a hotel. She is at her fiance's place. She was so excited when I told her about something.
Ah, that's cute. So you both will be getting married at short intervals.
I guess so. She even suggested we introduce our fiancés to our parents on the same day.
How is that possible? She already introduced hers. Hasn't her marriage been fixed?
No, it hasn't. Her fiance has been away. He moved back recently. I do call him her ghost husband.
Funny. Then it's a good idea you two introducing your fiancés to your parents on same day. Nothing makes our Nigerian parents more happier.
As in, my mother will dance. After all the fasting and prayer she held for me, I finally bring home a man. Her friends will hear the last of it.
Speaking of fiancés, you wouldn't believe Mr. Mike had a fiancée all along.
Are you serious? How did you find out?
She visited him today, a very beautiful lady. I can't believe all this while he has just been toying with me.
I told you I didn't like that guy, but you'll be thinking I was against your happiness.
I guess once again, I get to learn my lesson in a hard way.
Don't say that, sweetheart. It's his loss. You're a beautiful woman, and even more beautiful at heart. A man who will see your words and cherish you for who you are will come your way very soon. That I can assure.
I know you are just trying to make me feel better. Thanks, my friend.
You're welcome anytime, dear. Babe, are you okay?
I'm fine. I think I have malaria. Have been feeling nauseated at the smell of food. I couldn't even have the lunch I bought at work today.
Really? Why don't you go see a doctor?
Doctor, it's not that serious now. I'll just get over the counter drugs tomorrow.
Self-medication is not good. Besides, you need to run tests to be sure it's malaria.
I will.
When last did you see your period?
What kind of question is that?
You have been sexually active, babe. We need to be sure you are not pregnant.
How can I be pregnant? That's not even possible.
Why? Did you remove your womb?
Pedro, what has come over you? Stop it, please. That's an expensive joke.
Hold on. I used to have a PT strip in my bag. It should still be there. Let me get it for you, so we can be rest assured it is not pregnancy.
No need. I'm not pregnant. I can't be pregnant.
I am not saying you are pregnant, my dear, but making sure wouldn't hurt anyone, right? Except you are hiding something from me.
What is your problem? Tell me where it is. I will go get it myself and run the test. So you can shut up already.
It's in my yellow bag.
Fine. I will be right back. It can be so annoying.
What is it? You took a while in there. Did you find it?
Hey, I am finished.
Evelyn, stop it if it's a joke. Did you run the test?
It's positive.
Oh my God.
I am done for. I'm finished. My life is over.
Calm down. Your life isn't over. We are in this together. I suggest you come with something and I tomorrow. I can't travel home and leave you here by myself with this new development. I can't trust you wouldn't do something stupid or try to harm yourself.
Don't worry about me. I am fine. I'm not a baby. Besides, this isn't my first time. I can take care of myself.
Are you sure?
Yes, mommy.
Just know that I'm here for you no matter what. We will talk about what to do next when I get back. Please, Evelyn, don't do anything you and I will regret. I beg you in the name of God.
I hear you loud and clear. Just focus on your mission tomorrow. I promise you I'll be fine.
That's my girl.
Finally, we meet our esteemed son-in-law, who has been playing hide and seek with us.
Yes, so and I'm so happy he found that time to see us. You are welcome, my son.
Thank you, sir and ma, for the warm reception and hospitality. I feel at home already.
You are now our son, so this is your home. Enjoy yourself to your heart's content.
I told you my parents wouldn't let it rest.
They are the best.
Didn't you inform your sister you'll be coming home with your husband to be?
Even if she did, don't you know your daughter again? She will claim to have work to do and would not be available as always.
My husband, don't push her to me. She's your daughter too. And if you ask me, she takes after you.
No, she doesn't. This one sitting here is my daughter. She's the one that takes after me.
Dad, Mom, please, that is enough already. Very soon, you both will deny saying all this about my sis when you see her. We are both your daughters and we take after you both. Period.
I disagree.
Excuse me, please. I need to use the restroom.
Okay, Dad, I also disagree. I don't take after you.
So who do you take after?
Me, of course.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mom. I take after my sister.
I heard you, Dad. So I'm not your daughter, right?
Yay! Welcome, sis.
Good day, ma. Good day, sir.
Good day, my son. How are you?
I'm very well, sir. Thank you.
Welcome, my son. Please have a seat.
Thank you, ma.
My daughter, who is this handsome man?
Oh, wow. Finally, I become suddenly visible because my parents want to know who the man I brought home is.
Well, isn't it about time you brought one home?
Mom, give her a break. Let's not do this in front of our visitors.
Well, Dad, Mom, meet Samson, my fiance.
Hallelujah, finally. The Lord is good.
All the time, my dear.
Oh, please. Such a dramatic couple.
Hello, you
What
must.
are you doing here?
Relax, sis. That's my ghost husband, as you call him. Darling, meet my beautiful big sister, Pedro. Pedro, meet my fiance.
Mike?
You guys know each other.
I ask once again, what the hell are you doing here?
What's going on? Mike, you know my sister?
Yes, dear. I never knew she was your sister. You both look nothing alike.
Yes, that's because I look like my grandmother. Ronke, you cannot marry this man.
What are you talking about? What is the meaning of that nonsense?
Calm down. She must have a reason for saying that.
Pedro, I know you have never liked me from the start, but as you know, I apologized to Evelyn for the misunderstanding Barry caused and gave her back her job.
Don't pretend that is the reason I am saying my sister cannot marry you.
Mike, can you tell me what is going on here, please?
I will explain to you later, please.
How about you explain now how you have gotten my best friend pregnant and you're here planning to marry my sister?
What?
Are you sure about what you are saying?
What type of question is that? What reason would she have to make that up? Young man, leave my house now.
I don't know what she's talking about. Believe me, I have never gotten anyone pregnant. Pedro, will you go this far to ruin my relationship with your sister just because you don't like me? Don't you think you are going too far?
I think we should all calm down. Pedro, please, let's resolve this misunderstanding.
There's nothing to resolve. He got Evelyn pregnant. I can't let him marry my sister, knowing my best friend is carrying his child.
Young man, I said leave my house now.
I hope you are happy now.
No, this can't be. Mike, wait.
Ronke, let him go. You deserve better.
I am sorry, little one. Please forgive me. I know I'm not supposed to be happy I miscarried you, but I am torn in between the feeling of having you for a man who doesn't care about me and the sorrow of mother losing her child. I don't even know if I should be happy that you went back to your maker or sad that I lost you. Oh Lord, please forgive me. I made a terrible mistake by getting sexually involved with my boss, a man I am not married to. I know I was supposed to learn my lesson from my first mistake, but I foolishly made same mistake twice. I don't know if losing this child was your will, but I thank you for giving me another chance. How would I have explained myself to the world and to my kids?
Darling,
Who is your darling?
you are my darling, my sweetie pie, my sugar plum.
Stop it, Barry. You know what I want. Give me what I want and you'll get what you want, tit for tat.
If I may ask, what do you even need a car for? It's a liability, you know.
A good liability. Dropping my son off at school before coming to work has been a real hassle, and Mr. Mike has warned when next I come to work late I will lose my job. A car will help me drop my son off early and also get to work in good time.
What if I spoke to him on your behalf?
No, thank you.
But I can actually help you talk to him. I wouldn't have to worry anymore.
You think I don't know your game plan?
What game plan?
You will make me believe you spoke to him, then I will feel relaxed and eventually get fired. Then you can have me at your mercy as I would always be totally dependent on the crumbs you throw at me.
Come on, babe. Where is that thought coming from? Why would you think I would do such to you?
Like I don't know who you are. Didn't you lie that I didn't tell you I'll be off work for a while to be with my son at the hospital?
That was different. I only did that because I was mad at you.
Indeed. I don't care what your reasons were. I can never ever trust you.
Will you trust me after I get you the car you want?
I don't know. It depends. You should leave now. My son will be awake soon and I don't want him to meet you here.
Why?
He's a very inquisitive child. I don't want him meeting you here.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow in the office. Take care.
Come back, dear. I missed you. This house feels so empty with your absence.
Thanks, babe. I've missed you too. Wished you came along.
Nah, it wouldn't have been proper to tag along when it's time for introduction proper. I'll definitely be the first to tag along. So tell me, how was it?
Well, it went well. I thank God. I'm glad I went. There couldn't be a more perfect timing.
Really? Just me nah. Did you take pictures? Let me see.
Hi, sis.
I was beginning to wonder if you were going to remain outside.
No, the cabman didn't have my complete change.
Evelyn, meet my younger sister, Ronke.
I know you. I knew I had seen this face somewhere. You're Mike's personal assistant. Oh my goodness, now I get it. Sis, is she the one?
It's a small world indeed. How could this be?
So it's you who got pregnant for my fiance.
You told her?
Yes, I had to. That bastard was about to marry my only sister in the seat.
You shouldn't have. You have ruined everything.
I can't believe this. Sis, I'll see you later.
Tell me what your real plans were, Evelyn.
Sir, I do not understand what you are.
Why didn't you tell me you were pregnant?
Sir, I still don't know what you're talking about.
Don't insult me, Evelyn. Are you calling me a fool? Or were you planning to have a child for me without my knowledge or consent? Do you think I don't have a right to know, or you were planning to show up in the future with a child to get a part of my wealth? Is this what this is about?
God forbid. I have never had eyes on your money, and I will never will.
So what could have been your reason? How come I found out for the first time about your pregnancy from your friend who happens to be my fiance's sister at my soon-to-be in-laws house? I couldn't even defend myself. Did you know all along? Were you planning this with your friend just to humiliate and destroy my relationship with you, okay?
How would I have known that your fiancée was my best friend's sister?
How wouldn't you have known? Isn't she your best friend? Don't you know everything about each other?
No, we don't. I and Pedro became friends here in Lagos after we started sharing a flat together. I became friends with her because she doesn't meddle in my personal business, and I also don't meddle in hers. She doesn't talk much about her family, and I don't ask because it is none of my business. But why blame me? How come you don't know your fiance's only sister?
I haven't been in the country. I was meeting her family for the first time. She sent me pictures, but I didn't really go through them, and she insisted on not showing my pictures to any of them until I am ready for a proper introduction and marriage.
I am sorry, but it isn't my fault that things went south.
How aren't you at fault? Why hide the pregnancy news from me?
Because I didn't intend to keep it, okay? It doesn't even matter anymore. Fortunately, for the benefit of us all, I lost the pregnancy, so it doesn't matter.
You had a miscarriage? Why were you keeping all this to yourself? It wasn't your decision to make. I also had a say.
It is my body, so it is my decision to make. You were going to get married and I will live miserable, carrying your child. I can't and will never go through that road again.
So why did your friend decide to use what I am totally unaware of to destroy my beautiful relationship with you, okay? I love her so much. I don't see my future without her in it. Did you two use this to get back at me? Maybe you felt used and you wanted to revenge.
This wasn't planned. I had no idea what was going to happen down there. I'm sorry things turned out the way they did.
I am going to get the love of my life back, and I am sorry. You and I can no longer work together. I hope you understand.
Welcome, sis.
I'm not your sis. Please don't call me that.
I am sorry.
Where is my sister?
She isn't back from work yet. Come and sit. She will be back soon. Let me call her and tell her you are waiting.
No, thank you. I have a phone. I can as well call her myself. Maybe it's even better she isn't around and I can finally give you a piece of my mind.
Sis, please,
Call me sis one more time and I will forget my home training and give you a dirty slap. What were you thinking? Sleeping with your boss? As if that wasn't enough for you, you decided to get pregnant for him.
I know you are angry and I was wrong to have had an affair with my boss, but I never saw this pregnancy coming. It wasn't my intention.
Oh, please, spare me that crap. An adult having unprotected sex and refused using contraceptive pills after saying she never intended getting pregnant. So tell me, what were your intentions? Because even a toddler would see clearly through you.
I know you are upset, but don't take it out on me. Your fiancé is equally at fault.
I know you would lie. He forced you into sleeping with him. You gold digger. You saw an opportunity and jumped at it, and you are here pretending to be the victim. My sister should really be wary of you. Who knows? You might go for her fiancé next, as you were so shameless to have gotten pregnant for your best friend's younger sister's fiancé.
How would I have known he was your fiancé when even your sister didn't know who he was?
Maybe you should ask Google. Even if you didn't know, how characterless could you be to have so cheaply given yourself to a man you don't even know that well? How many months have you been working with him and you are already spreading your legs for him? Even I, his fiancé, has never made out with him. Talk more of having sex. So what excuse do you have, you desperate Lagos girls? You would do anything to tie a rich man down. I'm sure you used juju in seducing him because you are not even his type.
Good morning, dear.
You were asleep when I got home yesterday. You slept quite early. I made you breakfast. As I suspected, you didn't eat before sleeping. How is our baby doing?
What baby are you talking about? You don't have to look after me, okay? There's no baby anywhere. I am not pregnant.
I saw the test strip. It was positive. You are pregnant. What do you mean by there's no baby? I don't understand.
I am sure I am not speaking Latin. There is no baby. What is there not to understand?
Evelyn, don't tell me you did what I'm thinking you did.
I don't care what you think I did. Please don't bother me. I am already stressed, as you can see.
Don't tell me you had an abortion.
Thankfully, I miscarried it.
You miscarried it or you had an abortion? Evelyn, tell me the truth.
What if I did?
You know that is murder, right? Evelyn, how could you?
Stop it, Pedro. I don't want to hear it. How could I not? Just like everyone else, everything I say is a lie. I told you I had a miscarriage and you are accusing me of murder. Who do you people think you are? You and your sister parading yourselves because you got an easy life, born into rich homes, had your needs met, get a well-paying job based on recommendations and connections, managed to remain untouched by a man because in the real sense, you already have everything any man could offer. Some of us weren't that lucky. We struggled through everything and hope to get married to a man who would take care of us.
Where is all this coming from? I didn't ask to be born into a rich home, and I have never paraded myself before you. As a matter of fact, that is why I never talk about my family. I left my comfort zone, came to Lagos, got this job without any help. Everything I have now, I made on my own.
But with a push, right? Because the foundation had already been made. All you did was build on it.
Why are you taking your frustration out on me? I didn't ask you to get knocked up by your boss. I warned you not to go back anyways, but you did not listen to me. Was I there when two of you were sleeping with each other? Now it's boomeranged, and you're looking for who to blame.
Wow, I am glad you finally said your mind. I was wondering where your sister got the boldness to come here and talk to me the way she did. Now I know where she heard it from.
Ronke was here? Is that why you're angry with me? You thought I sent her to come insult you?
It's not your fault. I am the cause of my own problems. I have been so stupid, running my mouth like a tap, telling you everything about myself, while on the other hand, manages to be so reserved about your personal life. Come to think of it, I don't really know anything about you. As a matter of fact, I didn't know you said yes to Samson, but I will come downloading every detail about whatever happens to me, to you. I never knew I was digging my own grave. If I had kept short and kept my business to myself, I wouldn't be subjected to this much ridicule from you and your sister.
Why didn't you tell me Ronke was here? I would have understood. Lashing out at me was totally unnecessary. Evelyn! Evelyn!
Hi sis, what was the urgency about?
Were you at my apartment yesterday?
Yes, I was, but you weren't home.
Why didn't you call me before going over to look for me at home? Were you really there to see me or to see Evelyn?
Well, that beach ruined my happily ever after. Mike and I loved each other very much. She came in a matter of months and destroyed everything. His former assistant was also a beautiful lady, but nothing happened between Mike and her. So how come he met your friend in a matter of months and she's already pregnant? I had to give her a piece of my mind.
I know you are angry, but you shouldn't have gone to lash out at her. She wasn't at fault. Yes, what she did was wrong, but Mike was solely responsible for everything that happened between them.
Don't tell me you are taking sides with her, sis. Did Mike rape her? Did he force her? Even I, his fiancée, has never gotten intimate with him. It's not like he doesn't ask, but I stand my ground and insist he must wait until our wedding night. She has no excuse. Her lack of self-control is no one's fault but hers, and hers alone. I won't have her pretend to be the victim here.
Calm down, Ronke. Look, Evelyn is a good person. No one is above mistake. I am not taking sides here. I am only telling you that Mike is equally, if not mostly, at fault in this situation.
I refuse to accept that as far as she wasn't raped.
You can't blame Evelyn. Unlike you and I, she never had life easy from childhood. Mike is the second man she got intimate with. She is not a loose woman.
You don't know that, sis. Never vows for anyone.
Not Evelyn. I can vouch for her anywhere, anytime. She got pregnant for the first man she fell in love with. They were supposed to get married. As a matter of fact, he had gone to see her parents, but he insisted she got pregnant before marriage. She didn't want to lose him, as he promised to send her to the university after marriage. She naively got intimate with him and got pregnant, and he disappeared just like that.
If truly such has happened to her before, then she definitely didn't learn her lessons.
Shut up and let me finish. Don't judge when you have never been in her shoes. Mike came after her. He had fired her initially on allegations of her being promiscuous with one of his staffs named Barry.
Mr. Barry?
Yes, the very one. He tried to get Evelyn and she rejected his offers. So he framed her up, and the almighty fiance fired her without properly investigating the matter. He later found out the truth and didn't stop coming to her house to beg until Evelyn agreed to go back to work with him. I warned her then not to go back, but she thought it was because I didn't like Mike. I just had a hunch that trouble was looming. Mike insisted on taking their relationship a step further. She declined as much as she could, but on the other hand, she needed to keep her job.
So you are saying Mike threatened her with her job?
He didn't have to. He is a cunning person. He knew what he wanted. He got her to go to dinner with him. Made sure it was too late for her to get a cab by herself. Offered to take her home and ended up taking her to his house instead. He led her on. She thought he liked her. She never knew he was in a relationship. He never told her. I have lost count on how many times he brought gifts to her house. She is human and a woman. She yearns to be loved too. You can't blame her.
But why would Mike do that? He promised never to cheat on me.
He has been cheating on you even before Evelyn started working with him. She isn't the first, and if she hadn't gotten pregnant, or if she wasn't someone I knew, you would have never found out, and he would have gotten away with it.
Now that I think of it, he might actually be right, sis.
I am right. She tells me everything, even when I never ask. I can't just sit back and watch her get blamed for everything. You must have really spoken hurtful words to her in your fit of rage. She was really hurt. You should go and apologize to her.
Why should I apologize to her? I'm the one who deserves an apology from the both of them.
She is not pregnant.
What? But you said she was pregnant.
She was, but not anymore. She never intended keeping the pregnancy for a man who was set to marry someone else.
So she had an abortion?
Well, she told me she had a miscarriage. I couldn't ask how it happened because she was already upset over the things you said to her.
Oh, sorry about that. Now I feel sorry for her. She must be sad she lost the baby.
I don't think she is. She wouldn't want to go down that road again. Having another child out of wedlock, no support, no love. I truly won't judge her, even if she had an abortion and lied about the miscarriage.
True though, I can't imagine what I would have done to Mike if I was in her shoes.
You really love him, don't you?
I do. Mike is nice. I don't know what came over him that made him act the way he did. Maybe it was because I was so far away from him.
Don't make excuses for him. As far as I'm concerned, he is the culprit and the major cause of this problem on ground, which is no longer a problem, as the child didn't stay.
True, but sad though.
Has he called you?
A million times I didn't answer any though.
Evelyn, please wait. Don't go.
So you both can gang up and insult me, or rather beat me up.
You know I would never do that to you. There's just been a big misunderstanding. Please sit and let's settle this amicably.
I would rather stand.
Please, babe.
So what's new? I know you are here to lecture me on how I shouldn't have given myself cheaply to a man that wouldn't marry me and ended up with an unwanted pregnancy. Or there's been an update to the lecture from the perfect sisters.
I am not perfect. Everyone at one point or the other in life has made a mistake. And I'm not here to lecture you either. I had no idea my sister was here. She didn't tell me she was coming. And you didn't say either. I just realized you went to bed earlier than usual. And I was only looking out for you when you lashed out at me.
You weren't looking out for me. You were condemning me. I told you I had a miscarriage and you didn't ask how it happened or how I was feeling. You accused me of murder, saying I had an abortion and was lying about the miscarriage.
I am sorry, dear. I didn't mean it that way. And I never discussed anything about you with my sister prior to when she was here to confront you. If I had known, I would have stopped her. I have never taken the liberty to use your weakness against you. Neither have I set anyone down to gossip about you. I would never do that to you.
I'm sorry for all the hurtful words I said to you. I shouldn't have. It wasn't your fault. It's not like he told you he had a fiancé. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
I am also apologizing on behalf of her. We are sorry for hurting you.
Pedro, your sister came here and insulted me so much. She rubbished me to the point I contemplated if I should continue living so worthlessly or just die and be forgotten. She made it look like it was my fault I grew up the way I did.
I know you felt really hurt. That's why I brought her to apologize to you. She was just angry and wasn't thinking properly. Please forgive her.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any of those things I said. I'm sorry I hurt you that bad.
Please, Evelyn darling.
I have heard you. It's fine. I don't have any option than to forgive.
Thanks, dear. I believe God has a reason for letting what happened to your baby happen. I just pray your broken soul will be healed and you will find Jesus in the midst of this storm.
Thank you, sis. Thanks for forgiving me.
It's fine. Thank you too.
You didn't go to work today.
I no longer have a job. I was fired.
What? So that bastard still fired you?
No one is to be blamed but me. He really loves your sister and having me continue working by his side as his personal assistant will hinder him from getting her back. He desperately wants her back, so I understand him.
Don't worry, sis. I'll talk to him. You'll get your job back.
No, don't do that. Even if he didn't fire me, I would have resigned. There's no point.
I would help you get a place at our office to manage before getting a better job.
Don't bother. I got myself into this mess. I will sort myself out. Excuse me, I need to use the restroom.
How could you, Mike? How could you?
Baby, please calm down. Come and sit, let's talk.
What's there to talk about? You claim to love me. You promised never to cheat on me. So it was all pretense. You have been cheating for a long time. My sister's friend wasn't your first. Because if my sister didn't know her or she didn't get pregnant, he would have gotten away with it. But God decided to expose you, so he used someone close to my sister.
I swear to you, I have never been involved with any other woman before Evelyn. I don't know what came over me. I have no excuse. Please forgive me.
I should forgive you? You led that poor lady on, knowing the fact she was a single mother. You got her pregnant and then you fired her. How callous and wicked can you be?
That's not how it happened. Baby, I only fired her because it would be disrespectful to you if I retained the person I cheated on you with and I never knew she was pregnant. She never mentioned it to me. And when your sister accused me at your house, I had no idea what she was talking about. I didn't lead Evelyn on. I told her severally that there was nothing between us. She wanted something serious from me, which I couldn't give. Yes, we made a mistake and took our relationship a little too far. But think about it, dear. If she didn't have any motive of tying me down, why didn't she use the morning after pill? She definitely had her own plans, but she would deny it to make me look like I took advantage of her. I admit I made a terrible mistake, but I am not a villain. I would never harm anyone on purpose.
That's not what my sister told me. Why should I believe you? You lied to me already. How do I know you're not lying now?
Baby, please, to err is human, to forgive is divine. Please, my love, forgive me.
It's not that simple. You betrayed my trust, Mike. This was vice versa. Would you forgive me that easily? We are done, Mike.
Hello, Evelyn.
What do you want?
Can I sit?
I am home alone, so no, you can't sit.
Okay. How are you feeling now?
I wasn't sick.
You had a miscarriage, didn't you? Or did you make that up?
Yes, I made it up, so you may leave.
What's with the attitude? Or is it bad I came to check on you, to see how you are doing?
I didn't ask you to do that, did I?
Why are you angry at me?
I am not.
So what's the attitude for?
If you feel offended, then leave.
I will leave, but I want us to talk. That's why I am here.
I don't want to talk.
We have to talk, please.
I said I don't want to talk.
I am sorry, Evelyn. I know you are angry at me. I have not treated you well. I am also sorry I led you on. I guess I just got carried away. But I want you to know that I never had it in mind to take advantage of you. You are an amazing person, and you caught my attention. But I love Ronke so much. I can't love another woman the way I love Ronke. Believe me or not, I have never cheated on her except with you. I am sorry you got hurt in the process. Please find a place in your heart to forgive me. I can't just pretend to not know that you are not happy with me. Please, let's start on a clean slate.
It's fine. I am not angry with you. I am angry at myself. Only I am responsible for what I allowed to happen to me. So you don't have to apologize.
Have you forgiven me?
There's nothing to forgive.
Please, Evelyn, please, I need to know you have forgiven me.
You don't have to kneel. I have forgiven you.
Are you sure? I don't plan on living here without your forgiveness.
It's fine, Mr. Mike. We are cool, I promise.
All right. Now I believe you. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
I will take my leave now. I will call to check on you from time to time. Please take good care of yourself. If there's any way you need my help, I am just a call away.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Mr. Mike was here today.
Why are you still addressing him as sir? You no longer work for him anyways.
I am already used to calling him that.
Why was he here anyways? What does he want?
Nothing. He just came to apologize.
No one needs his apologies.
He really loves your sister though.
He loved her and he cheated on her.
No one is perfect. I saw his sincerity. He has nothing but pure love towards your sister, and he regrets what happened between us.
Evelyn, you are too soft-hearted. That's why people tend to take advantage of you. That guy is cunning. He is a liar. If I were you, I wouldn't believe a word that proceeds out of his mouth.
Even if he didn't cheat on your sister with me, you will always find a reason against him. You have never liked him from the beginning. But if I should be honest, Mr. Mike is a good man. He has been there for me. Apart from the fact that he got intimate, he has been nothing but good to me.
So now I am the bad person.
Did you hear that from me?
Well, sounds like it.
All I want you to know is no one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Like it or not, your sister still loves that man deeply. Your inability to forgive and let go isn't the best. What if you get married and your husband cheats? Are you going to end the relationship just like that?
God forbid. My husband will never cheat. Why are you wishing evil on me?
I am not wishing evil on you. I am only trying to make a point.
Then you can make your point without pronouncing negativity into my life.
You are a Christian. Leave the path. Your sister will resent you someday. If you are happily married and she begins all over again, struggling to build a relationship that could lead to marriage, like I said to you, Mr. Mike is a good person. That was just a moment of weakness, not for him alone, but for me too, which could happen to any human. Take your time and think about it.
Am I wrong to want the best for my sister?
No, you're not. But how do you know he isn't the best for her? Because he cheated. No man is without sin. Our ability to forgive is what makes us Christ-like.
Now you are beginning to sound like Evelyn.
Ain't I lucky? Finally, I met the woman that has stolen the heart of my brother.
Welcome, bro. Meet the love of my life, Pedro. Pedro, meet my big bro, Barry.
Nice meeting you, Mr. Barry.
The pleasure is all mine. You are welcome to our house. Let me leave you to lovebirds. Enjoy.
Mr. Barry. Mr. Barry. I think I know someone with that name.
Do you? Where?
Yes, now I remember. I have met your cousin before.
Really?
Yes, and it was under a very unpleasant circumstance.
Wow. Tell me about it.
He and Evelyn worked at some company.
You don't mean it. Such a small world indeed.
He is not a good person. He lied against Evelyn because he wanted to date her, and she rejected him.
I never heard of that story.
If I had known you two were related from the start, I would have never been friends with you. Talk more of planning to become your wife.
Well, God has his plans. My cousin is not a Christian. I am still praying for him and hoping someday he changes and gives his life to Christ.
You should get your own apartment. I don't want to see his face for a second.
I will, my darling, but you must learn to always forgive and let go, no matter the hurt. Holding on to grudges destroys the soul. I am not saying this because of my cousin. I have noticed you don't forgive easily, and that's not Christ-like.
Darling, I don't appreciate you bringing him to my office.
I know, and I am sorry. I am also supposed to be at the office. But this meeting was equally important.
Pedro, please, can we start on a clean page?
I don't like seeing those I love get hurt. And twice, you have hurt people I love. First was my friend, Evelyn, and then my sister, Ronke.
I know, and I am truly and sincerely sorry. Please, I ask that you forgive me. Let bygones be bygones, and let's start afresh. I love your sister Ronke so much. She completes me. She compliments me in a way I can't seem to explain. I can't live without her. I can't even begin to picture my future without her in it.
What about Evelyn?
That was just a moment of weakness, and I have made it right.
By firing her, right?
No, Pedro, I had to do that. It was going to be disrespectful to Ronke to keep Evelyn as my PA while trying to make up for my mistake. She will not be comfortable with the fact that I still retain the lady I cheated on her with.
He has a point there.
Don't encourage him, darling.
Pedro, I am truly sorry. I need Ronke back in my life, and I promise never to mess this up again. She hasn't been answering my calls. Please, I really need to see her so I can apologize properly, please.
Sweetheart, please. I am apologizing on his behalf.
It's fine, but I wouldn't let you off easily if you ever hurt my baby sister again.
I cross my heart. What's the meaning of the nonsense I am hearing?
What is the problem, sir?
The accountant just told me you have taken a loan of up to 1.5 million naira in 2 years and you haven't returned a dime. What do you think this place is? A microfinance bank?
Sir,
And why the hell have you been receiving your full salary when you have been owing the company so much?
I'm sorry, sir. I'll pay it soon.
How do you intend doing that?
I will. I have some.
You had no intentions of paying back, did you? You have been taking the advantage of the relationship you have with my family to act as you please. I will not fire you, but be rest assured every dime will be removed from your salary henceforth. Only 10% from your salary will be given to you, so you can pay your tithes. That if you tithe at all.
Please, sir, don't do that. I have a car for sale. It's worth 500,000, and I'll put it up for sale and pay part of it.
Good, but 1 million naira would still be remaining, and that's not small money.
I know, sir. Please share it into 50%. I can't survive on 10%.
You are not in any position to make demands. This will serve as a lesson to you. You wouldn't misuse opportunities given to you. And thanks to you, I have put a ban on staff getting loans more than 100,000, which must be returned within 2 months, or else no salary.
Please, sir, pardon me this once. I will be cautious in the future.
No, you don't pardon others, do you? You should be glad I am not firing and arresting you.
Please, sir, I'm pleading. Just this once, I have a lot of bills to settle.
We are done here, Barry. You may leave.
Please reconsider, sir.
Shut my door on your way out. Baby, please, forgive me. You ignoring my calls and text messages has been a real torture. Scream at me, hit me, do whatever will make you feel at ease, but don't stay away from me. I am so sorry, my love. I know I hurt you badly. Please forgive me.
The only reason I am seated here is because my sister begged me to.
I know. Baby, please, I beg you in the name of God, let's start afresh. I am not even asking that we continue from where we stopped or with the wedding plans. Just give me a chance to prove myself worthy of your love.
I gave you the chance and you blew it.
I know, baby. Please give me another chance. I promise you, you wouldn't regret it. I love you so much.
I don't think I'm ready to let you back into my life.
Please, my love. Is it too late now to say sorry? Because I am missing everything about you. Is it too late now to...
Please stop. Your voice is hurting my ears.
You look so beautiful when you laugh. I am sorry I took that laughter off your face. If only you had given me another chance. I swear I would never make you cry.
I'm this upset because I love you.
I know, sweetheart.
Get up. I don't want your knees getting sore.
Thank you, sweetheart. I was hurting really bad already. Was praying in my heart you would ask me to get up. Gosh, things I do for love. Can't remember when last I knelt.
Naughty you. Don't push your luck so much. I might just ask you to get back to kneeling.
No, please. I love you, babe. Thank you for giving us a chance.
I love you too. Now you have to work hard in convincing my parents.
The thought of it being giving me an heart attack.
Well, you got yourself into this mess. Only you can get yourself out.
Yes, very true. But can we go out for dinner? I am so hungry.
Okay, let's go, my treat.
I always love when you treat me to stuff like this.
You're welcome, dear.